fossils. You got
But then
the history of the freaking
one guy who he doesn't qualify as an expert said it wasn't a fossil. Maybe it was the guy at the reception who said it wasn't a fossil.
No, I'm betting that the other people just told him it was a fossil so he could get the hell out.
Oh, that's a good customer service strategy.
I don't think they just wanted this maniac in here. 1-star
Oh my
review.
God, James. I'm sorry your fossil was a fossil, even though they said it wasn't a fossil, but it's just a fossil.
Just a fossil, guys.
Gosh.
Also, I'm pretty sure, isn't that really hard to find? How was James just carrying a fossil around?
I feel like you can find fossilized things anywhere, including your backyard. It's just something that has, like, that was in the dirt that kind of took the shape, like the rock took its shape. You know what I mean? Fossils can be very common.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like really like you had to dig deep to find them.
No. Well, they do try to find like old fossilized things. Like you have fossils of old dinosaur bones, you know, or old,
maybe, yeah.
like in ancient Egypt. Well, in current Egypt, actually, they try to find fossils and artifacts from ancient Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
But fossilized things are pretty common. I remember an episode of Caillou when I was little. Caillou found.
Caillou, man.
Caillou.
Yeah, Caillou. I
And,
remember Caillou, whiny baby.
Whiny
Apparently,
bald baby.
I don't know. Did I read an article about this? I feel like I told you about like.
Sorry, you wrote an article about Caillou.
I don't read it.
Like a university essay about Caillou.
No, I didn't write it. I wrote a research paper on Caillou. No, but I swear I think they did. Like about like parents asking. They asked a bunch of parents why they would let their kids watch Caillou because it was just like a whiny. We're ashamed of Caillou, okay?
Why?
Because he's Canadian.
Really?
Yeah, he's made by like a Quebecer company.
I would watch Caillou on VHS, and I'm not ashamed of him.
Biggest whiny baby, like he would. I remember.
Yeah, his
like,
little sister was less whiny than him. From what I remember, yeah, it's true.
Caillou.
Hey, this is a childhood staple here with Barney and Teletubbies.
My sister would love that. Just be like, why?
There we go. Let your sister and I enjoy Caillou in peace.
Caillou sucks. Ariane Foster hates Caillou, and you should too. This is an article from 2014.
I just want to mention to our listeners that Mo has just Googled Caillou sucks. So I just don't know what's going on here.
How much do parents hate Cailloux?
How much parents hate Caillou?
There's a freaking subreddit called Fuck Caillou. Caillou sucks fundamental. Yo, it has 25,000 members.
Stop. This isn't a thing.
Caillou literally has no fucking personality. I don't think a more infuriatingly boring character with no personality or interest traits could be fucking conjured if the creators tried.
Bastards.
Yo, guys, there's actually r/fuck Caillou.
Next year, I'm gonna dress up as Caillou for Halloween just to spite you.
Don't do it.
It's just a child.
I will leave. This is my worst
A
nightmare.
poor, bald child. He has no hair. Can you cut him some slack? Do we know why he has no hair?
Top post. Caillou at it again. They tore down my childhood home in Istanbul. I visited last winter break and saw this 9-foot statue in its place. It's a freaking huge statue of Caillou in a park.
Caillou, stealer of souls.
All right, I think we went a little off topic there for a bit.
I think that's enough internet for today. All right, I still have 2 reviews.
Yeah, go ahead.
Of the Royal Ontario Museum. Let's move away from Caillou, please.
Can't believe this. Right? I'm like hooked onto this subreddit.
I think that's the beauty of Reddit. It's bringing people together with similar values, opinions.
I'm glad to know I'm not insane.
And he's not the only one. Oh gosh.
There's an entire community surrounded by hate.
Of Caillou. All right. 1-star review here by Diego. At the end of the visit, I patronized your souvenir store. I bought 3 small geodes, and when I specifically asked if they are 100% natural, your member of staff advised me that the sparkles on the geodes were natural. To my astonishment, when I tried washing them at home, the colors faded and stained my hands. They were synthetically dyed.
Why is this guy cleaning his geodes?
I don't know.
Who cleans their geodes when they get home?
They're new geodes.
Are you disinfecting your geodes, dude?
I mean, if you find them in the dirt, I would clean my geodes, but you just bought them from the Royal Ontario Museum.
I still don't understand.
I don't know. I am totally disappointed that a national museum your standard has a lack of integrity in selling fake geodes. I'm not asking for a refund, but writing this email to you to express my displeasure and disappointment.
This guy wrote an email and they posted it on Google?
He probably wrote an email and then went on to review it.
That would be pretty savage from the museum.
Yeah.
Imagine they just posted all their
reviews. I would never expect a national museum to be this dishonest towards Canadians, let alone foreign tourists like myself.
Sorry, we gotta put
End
them
of
to a
review.
higher regard.
Yeah.
Foreign tourists, of course, before Canadians.
I don't know how to feel about this one. I feel tired after reading this review.
I still don't understand why he went home and the first reaction was to go and clean the...
He knew something was wrong. He
Maybe,
knew.
was it like COVID? Was it COVID?
Sanitize them.
Also, what do you do with a geode once you have it at home?
You look at it. You admire it. But then
You
he
just-
ruined it.
Do you just place it like somewhere and just look at it?
Yeah.
Do you show it off to your friends?
You make your own museum at home.
Because I would lose all my friends if I was trying to show off a geode.
Hey, don't judge geode lovers. They're pretty cool. I've bought a
Hashtag
geode.
Justice for geodes.
Yeah, the Thetford Mines Museum. I think I bought a geode there. By the way, guys, Thetford Mines is a wonderful museum talking all about asbestos.
Right next to Asbestos, Quebec. Who they've now renamed. Took them only like 60 years, but...
That's it. They want tourists to come now to asbestos.
What is it called now? Asbestos? Oh, you can still search up Asbestos, Quebec. We'll change name to Val des Sources.
Oh, that's kind of boring. So, our last 1-star review of the Royal Ontario Museum for the podcast, the title is Such a Bad Experience, Never Again. The Rome, Royal Ontario Museum abbreviation, is one of the main attractions in Toronto, and I went with my 2 kids and wife. 2 things struck me. 1, it is full of out-of-control children and teens. 2, with the exception of the dinosaur area, the exhibits are of very low quality. There were teens rolling on the floor and kissing in the corners. The main attractions were uninteresting. I have seen better in provincial museums, past their prime and haphazardly collected. I think this museum is overrated and not worth the money. Sorry. End of review.
Did he arrive on a school field trip day? Because why is there kids on the ground?
August 2013. Maybe camps were there.
Why are there kids on the ground and then there's also kids in the corner kissing? What is happening?
They're out of control, as he said. That's the first thing that struck him.
Also, I'm pretty sure teens just don't start rolling on the ground. That is not when I was a teen.
But my favorite part is undoubtedly at the end. He says sorry.
He said sorry at the end?
That was sorry.
How did I miss that?
I think this museum is overrated and not worth the money. Sorry.
Oh, at least he apologizes for his... Oh, okay.
What is more Canadian than apologizing at the end of a
own
bad review?
That sounds pretty Canadian. But I'm curious to know if what was happening? Like what was going on? What was the reasoning?
But most of the attractions I've looked at, so many people complain of a lot of people being there.
Okay.
And that is...
You got to expect that, man. You're going to an attraction.
It's a tourist attraction. And if you're going in the summer, it is tourist prime time.
Is that the end of our episode?
I think it's already the end of our episode today.
We've been going on for a while. It was longer than last time. Guys, if you're still around, thank you so much for sticking around with us.
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode. If you have any suggestions on future episodes, make sure to send us an email with who uses emails in 2020, right?
I don't know. You'll have to upload. We have to upload this to YouTube and just ask you to comment below.
Right. So if this is going to be on YouTube one day, for sure, comment below. But if not, send us an email with your suggestions. Again, it's unsorrycanadians@gmail.com. Make sure to follow us as well. I just opened up a Twitter account. It's Unsorry Canada on Twitter because they weren't able to take the whole 16 characters.
No way.
So it's Unsorry Canada.
Oh.
And finally, if your friends don't have Spotify, for example,
we are on Anchor.fm.
Anchor.fm/UnsorryCanadians. So you could find us there. Again, guys, thank you so much for joining us. And
Take care.
Wait, hold on. Actually, hold on. Whoa.
What's going on?
I think we're going to be doing this weekly, right?
I hope so.
Yeah, okay. So we should be doing this weekly. We'll be sending... we haven't decided on a date. Probably Friday or Tuesday. Tuesday, Friday.
This is, honestly, we are university students. This is the best way to procrastinate.
Shit, why'd you expose us so early in the
Highlight
season?
of our days during quarantine is to create these beautiful podcasts
Yes,
for
I
your
hope you guys
entertainment.
enjoy it. I really hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, because we do.
We enjoy making them
That's it.
so far. I
Mhm.
mean, it's only the second one, Gabby. Slow down.
Oh, sorry. I might hate you by the third one.
All right, guys. Have a good night, morning, wherever you are. Goodbye.
Take care.